This is a general reading for Aries for February 26th through March 3rd. So if Aries is your sun, moon, or Venus rising, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of February, I'm again offering a complimentary 30-minute reading to someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment. So if you would like to be considered for that personal reading, please do one of those things and I will select someone randomly. I'm not doing any personal readings until April. So if you want to support the channel, you can either do that through PayPal or through Buy Me a Coffee. And I do want to thank someone who did support the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Nina is right here on the table, so if you hear any little sounds, that would be Nina snoring. Jason's in the bedroom, and Gypsy's in the sitting room. She's had dinner. There's no construction going on right now, but you might hear street noises, people outside on the sidewalk, because it's getting to be the end of the day. If you want to be notified when the readings come out, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification buttons, and you will be notified when the readings, the videos come out. And please hit the comments and the like, because I want to know how the readings resonate with you, and so I appreciate your feedback. I'm using the Hanson Robert deck today, and let's see what we have coming up for this last week of February, Aries. Six of Swords, crossed over by the Queen of Rods. At the base of it is the Queen of Swords. Behind is the High Priestess. Crowning you is the Ace of Swords. Ahead is the Two of Pentacles. Then we have the Page of Swords. And remember, when I do the Celtic cross, I think of this almost like a timeline. So consider this the timeline of the week. And then we have the Three of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. And the final outcome is the Justice card with the Strength card, Queen of Pentacles, death or transition, rebirth with the Three of Swords, the Devil, Knight of Wands. Look at all these people in here. The Hierophant, Three of Pentacles behind, the Chariot, Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so Aries, it looks like there's still some residual that is carrying forward through past relationships, even though there's new beginnings and new opportunity. Other things that you are focusing on, there is still, the burdens that you carry are the burdens that are from the past that you haven't let go. And we all have those that colors our interactions in the here and now and in the future. And so in order to heal from that, it's important to, work on, getting in touch with your higher guidance. And, ritualistically, you can, burn them, negative thoughts. You can transmute them to the universe, and then after you've created the space, then you need to replace that with positive affirmations, because you've created a void and you want to replace that with the positive, because your reading is about moving forward. This is you, and you are now commanding the boat. You are steering the boat, deciding what direction you want to go. The rocky waters are behind you, smooth waters are ahead. That's what it's saying, that you have the go-ahead to move forward, and that's what you're doing. And this is a movement card, an action card, crossed over by you as the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a woman who is balanced, open, has good advice. She is respected by others. She has it all. And so this is you as the Queen of Wands, able to have, balance in your life. For someone, it could be that you received a message from the Queen of Wands, so then you were able to move forward. But I think that this represents you, the energy. It can be male or female, of the Queen of Wands. And then crossed over is a whole lot of responsibilities and new beginnings. So the Nine of Wands is it's responsibilities that others put on your shoulders that maybe they should be carrying themselves, or they're putting them on you. And it could be that it's almost overwhelming and it's about new opportunities. So it could be that you're starting a new business and there's all the responsibilities of doing that. It could be a project, a new project. It could be a completion and then applying for a new job. But this is saying that and this is the warrior card. The Nine of Wands is the warrior card, that you are able to do that. However, it's a whole lot of responsibilities for new beginnings, a whole lot of responsibilities for new opportunities. And sometimes you wonder, gee, is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. Oh, okay. So at the end of the day, after you've had all those responsibilities, some of you are like, when you get home, you just collapse. You are so tired from it could be creating new business, it could be a project, it could be your own business, and you're adding and adding and adding. But what it says is that, you have new opportunities coming. And look at this. This is, there's your castle, there's the flowers, the blossoms, and the castle is on the hill, and there's your new opportunities for new projects, whatever that means for you. New projects could be even a project at home. So somebody decides to remodel your house, or to might even be, I get that somebody has a hobby, and you take on like refurbishing a boat, or you have an old car that you want to redo, or there's like a project around your house, like maybe I think like a gazebo or something. But anyway, it could be a project also around your house, that there could be new beginnings. So it's a project, an opportunity, and at times you're like, boy, did I really take a big project. But I can handle it. That's what you're going to say. Because at the base of it is you as the Queen of Swords and moving forward. Now, the Chariot card, if you look, it is, again, castles in the back. And, it has the Sphinx, which is old wisdom, and the yin and the yang, which is balance. Now, this is different than the card in the other deck that I use. That one has the Chariot, and it's drawn by two horses with no lead. This is the old Chariot, like in the where they had the chariot races, and it shows balance. and determination. Look how determined that person is. It's moving forward, determined to move forward. And you as the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords in this case is a woman who really knows what she wants. She's a leader. She manifests. She is not swayed by what is going on around her. In other words, she doesn't get off track onto her goals. She knows the direction. She has the Chariot. The Chariot is like, this is the direction I want to go. And that is, the Queen of Swords. Leadership qualities, decisive, and I'd say astute and a sharp businesswoman. Because behind you, it's following your intuition, the High Priestess, meditating on the direction you want to go. And this is the Three of Pentacles. This is learning. It's new opportunities. It could be going to school. It could be laying the foundation for a new endeavor, new money making. It could be in-house training. Could be taking some classes. Or it could be learning about following your intuition. That's also possible. That maybe some of you decide to take some sort of esoteric class, and it's for your personal development, or how to fine-tune your intuition or something. So someone may be learning how to do that, but I think it is actually you getting in touch with the directions that you want to go, meditating and getting a clear vision, clear path of what skills do you need to add to enhance new endeavors of making money, whether it be taking a class in community college, learning how to do your own business, researching how to do a project at work, whatever it is. This is behind you, but it was laying that foundation because you have some insight and messages coming from the Hierophant, which can be an institution, it could be school, it could be an organization, and that's what's on your mind. It could be that you have some insights on the direction that you want to go, looking for guidance, looking for leadership. But you're going to get some messages and you're going to get some direction from establishment. Could be government agencies, could be governing bodies, could be an institution that you work for, but you have some direction coming. That's what's on your mind. And what's ahead of you is balancing with the Knight of Wands. Now this is making up your mind, balancing, it could be balancing multiple tasks. It could be learning, it could be balancing work and home. It could be balancing a couple of different projects. It could be also figuring out what you want to do. And then this has in the background some stormy waters. And so it could be balancing your life with things going around, all around you. And then we have the, the infinity with the two stars. So this is balancing, keeping balance in your life of those things that are the demands in your life. And then you have the Knight of Wands. Now it could be balancing home with your Knight of Wands, with your work, or it could be that this is someone at work, or it could be a relationship. But this is you balancing your life and around the Knight of Wands. Because then what we have is some delays and the devil. Now, remember, the devil is really not a person. The devil is certain behaviors that keep you from being authentic with others. So it could be that there is something in the background that you don't know, because there's a Page of Swords, which is that things are sort of delayed and not coming out the way you want to. And it could be working with a toxic organization. It could be some characteristics. You know, it can be addictions, gambling, arguments, working, you know, it could be someone that has quick temper. It could be working with an organization that's difficult and that they are not the easiest to work with, that they are not cooperative. And so you have, it's a lesson of how to navigate around that organization. That's the lesson, is how do you get to your goal. And that's what it's saying, that you have a goal that you want, and you're going to have to maneuver. Now, what I see is, you know, when people are practicing football, American football, they have the tires on the ground, and you have to put your foot, one foot to the other foot, to the other foot, to the other foot. And so I see that this is what you're having to do to get to your goal. It's not a straight path. You're going to have to go this way and this way and this way and this way. You keep your balance, but it's like an exercise in balance and in agility. And that's what you're going to be working on this week. Because there's an end, this is good. Either a situation ended that created a broken heart, like an end of a relationship. This is for someone that you have a broken heart out of an end of a relationship. Or for others, that broken heart is being healed, it's ending, and it's a rebirth. And you are healing from that, doing some self-care, and able to move on. So it depends on if that relationship is recently broken or if you're having time to heal it. So it can be interpreted two different ways. Remember, this is a general reading. And then we have, this is definitely a couple. The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This is a couple. And it can either be, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is a woman in the community that is considered the money woman. She's well respected, a professional woman. And in her arms, she has the rabbit and the money. So, you know, my veterinarian is an Aries. And when I saw the rabbit, I thought of her. Because it's, you know, making money with animals, which she does, and she's respected. But then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a man who works hard and is focused on his career and has great potential, either now or in the future. Let's pull another card there. Can you show me the Knight of Pentacles? What is that about the Knight of Pentacles? Is that a relationship or is that work? Well, the Emperor, which is a government. So it could be dealing with someone in the government too. That the Queen of Pentacles, in order to reach your goal, it's either dealing with the government around business, getting approval, permits, or it could be getting a job with the government for someone with the Knight of Pentacles. That could be work. Let's pull another card too. And it's the Magician. And there again we have the infinity, the balance. So it's all about balance. That's what I'm seeing is you've got, you know, the infinity. It's a balance. You've got the Two of Pentacles, then you've got this. So it's keeping balance. Because then the final outcome is Justice card, which is again balance. In the other deck, it's the scales, keeping the balance and having the strength. What this is saying, because we've got that affinity in several different cards in this reading, it's real important for you this week to not be, you know, you've got the Nine of Wands, but do not be overwhelmed by your responsibilities. Keep your balance. Smooth the, oh, I can't, I see like they say, smooth as glass. You know, the water is as smooth as glass. That's what you want us to be, as smooth as glass this week. And stay true to what you believe in, the Strength card. Don't be, if you have a little pitfall, don't be overwhelmed. Stay the course. Life has little pitfalls along the way. You know, maybe it's something was delayed, or you had an order that you needed for completion of a project and it didn't come, or you know, something was a little bit off kilter and to accomplish your goal. Stay true to it. Keep your balance, because the Justice card is decisions that are made and they're in your favor. Let's pull another card for the Justice card. Show me about the Justice card. It could be decisions that are being made, and it says have the strength. And there it is, the World. That's a very good card. So it's going to be that decision's going to be in your favor, Aries. Whatever it is, you may be having been waiting for a final decision, whether it's a job offer, whether it's a go ahead on a project, whether it was a contract that you're applying for, and it's yes. The answer is yes, and then you can go ahead because you had the strength of the line, you stayed the course. And then you had smooth waters. And that's what it's saying. After all your hard work this week and keeping the balance, then you have the World, which is the, you know, the best, you know, it's manifestation of what you've been working on this week. So this last week of February is very, very good for you, Aries, because you're going to reach your goal. Now, I'm pulling a card from the Divine Beloved Oracle, and what is the card for Aries for this week? What is the card for Aries for this week? Emotions. I release strong emotions. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. You know, that's the, you know, the self-healing with the Three of Swords. Let me bless and release anger, resentment, or bitterness. May I release any emotions that block happiness and contentment. You know, this is self-care, self-healing. You know, we talked about the negative thoughts. And so release those. That's what this is saying, is release those. Okay, well, thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate your support of the channel. And Nina and I, from Portugal, send you light and love.